All right, step away, please. Check and see where she's hit. No pulse.
Can I promise you something? Promise me, if I don't kill your sister, then me, I am free.
She did? Well, we'll get into that, okay? What I want to express to you is that what's done is done, okay? And now...
I'm asking you, she did?
A woman was heard and seen screaming and crying for help outside her workplace. Moments later, she was dead. Terrified witnesses were left scarred as they saw the woman get beaten and brutally gunned down in public. The authorities would discover that the killer believed his actions could have been justified with just a few brief sentences about the kind of person he was. On September 8th, 2020, 27-year-old Barbara Tommy went to work at the Navy Federal Credit Union. After stepping back outside to reposition her vehicle closer to the building's front door, she was approached by a lone man. Suddenly, witnesses saw and heard her banging on the bank's door, desperately begging for help. Gunshots rang out, and then the man was gone. It took law enforcement and first responders mere minutes to arrive, where they discovered Tommy laying on the floor and barely holding on to her life.
See if we can get this roped off and get everybody out. Hey, other units coming in. We need this place roped off right away. I got too many pedestrians and cars coming in. I need this place roped off on the back of this this credit union as well as east. I need this parking lot completely shut down.
Then blackmail got into a red SUV vehicle.
Watch the showcases.
One part of saying if victim's an employee and not possibly her husband, he may be in her vehicle.
It looks like she took one to the head.
First responders desperately fought to save the woman's life. Her pulse was slowing down rapidly.
Suspect left in a red Kia SUV towards John Young Parkway. What's the address where you guys are? 46981? 4695 Gardens Park Boulevard. Probably sounds like it may be domestic. Maybe the husband may have done the shooting. We're just trying to get a residence from.
We get impressions, just get a line.
I thought I felt the pain.
I did.
But
I know I did. It was weakening for sure, but I had one.
Tommy tragically died at the scene. EMTs discovered that she was shot in the head at least 3 times. Shaken witnesses who saw the blood-curdling attack were questioned by police officers and had the uncomfortable task of describing what happened just moments ago.
She had came out the bank, and he came from around this way with the gun out. And he walked after me.
Handgun?
A gray handgun.
Okay.
He shot her like I think it was 3 times. He had boom, 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 and it
Did you see what he got into or a car?
He had a red truck motor like that. He had on black pants, black and white stripy shirt. He's a tall, slender black guy.
Like
He went that way.
like this? Does it look like that? That car?
It looked like that
What's
car.
up?
You were here to go to this bank here?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my car right here. That's my car right here. She went in the bank, and she was parked over here. And then she came back out. We started lining up, and so she came back out and moved her car from
So
here.
she went in the bank and
Yeah.
then came back out to move her
She
car.
came back out and move her car over here. She moved her car over here, and then she walked past. And no, she was getting out of her car. And when she walked back up, the guy was behind her, and he had.
So the guy, where did he come from?
He came from behind the building, on the side of the building.
So from the Costco side?
Yeah.
Though she was on the brink of tears, the woman in yellow was able to give a detailed explanation of what happened to officers.
Where was she in relation to him?
She was walking
this
right
way?
in front of him.
So she's walking this way?
She's walking back this way, and he's behind her. And
So
he
her
has
back was turned?
He has a gun out.
Okay.
I don't know if he made her come back. I don't know, because I had turned my back.
Do you know if they came here together?
No.
No?
No.
So she went in the bank, came back out.
Yeah.
When she parks her car somewhere else, she's coming back into the bank.
Coming back. Everybody else must have left because this parking lot was full.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people here.
Okay. So she saw her park her car, walk into the bank, come back out, moved her car again. As she's walking
Because
back
all
up,
the
he
other
comes
employees were
from.
parking on that side.
He comes from behind, and then where?
As she's walking up. He's walking
Did he say
behind
anything to her?
I didn't hear him say
You didn't hear him say
anything
anything?
to her.
Okay.
And
Where
so
were you standing?
I was standing like the guy just moved out of the sun and moved into the shade. So I was standing like right here, but at the far end, right on the corner in the shade.
Okay.
And then there's this other lady that was behind me, and she saw the gun, and when I saw her look, I said, "Is that real?" And she said, "I don't know." And we both just took off running. And
that's where you heard the shot?
I took off running, I heard the shot, and I just...
How many shots?
I heard there was one shot first.
Okay.
And then after a few seconds, then there was like 2 or 3 more shots.
2 or 3? So
I wasn't
about
sure,
4? Okay.
I wasn't sure if it was somebody else that was shooting
Back at him. Okay.
I just took off running.
Okay.
Other civilians shared similar details about the crime.
Red Dodge Durango?
Yeah.
100% like certain there's definitely a...
Yeah, because I saw him. I ran through here and I ran through there. He went northbound on Millennium Boulevard.
Old model Dodge Durango? Like the older one or a newer model? Like, would you say?
It's the older model, not the new ones now, like 20-something, yeah. So it's an older model. Red, he's a black, he's a
Do we
black.
have victims' names so we can look at the vehicle, just her vehicle?
He's black, he's about over 6 feet tall.
Seemed like they knew each other though?
Well, yeah, because she came out from the back, because I was online. We were all online waiting to go in. She came out, went somewhere, went back, and all of a sudden he came chasing her, and that's when he shot her, did the first shot.
Okay.
But I saw him, I've been here since about 7:40, something like that. And I saw him, he drove by twice through here first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was here too with me. It was
we was like, he's not walking by us, and I had to double take. Is that a
And
real
the thing
gun?
is, it looked like he was interested in her because there was like
right
5
there.
people online.
right.
I thought it was not real because it didn't sound like a real gun. But
He cocked it, and it jammed, and then he cocked it a few more other times.
Okay.
and-
The witnesses offer a description of the suspect and mention that he had been driving a red Kia SUV. If the police could find its license plate, they could track him down and bring him to justice before he had a chance to hide. The suspect parked his vehicle outside of the bank and waited for at least 10 minutes prior to the attack. It was more than apparent that this was not a chance encounter between the killer and the victim. Based on the suspect's testimonials, law enforcement deduced that the killer anticipated Tommy's arrival. He waited, perhaps wondering to himself if he could muster up the courage to commit such an atrocity before stepping out and claiming the innocent woman's life. Shortly after the heinous attack, he drove off. Officers made their way inside the bank to review the CCTV footage, which recorded the terrible crime in its entirety.
Is this her?
Yes, that's her. She doesn't. I don't know. They have more information on the vehicle.
Okay. Hey, we have clear video on the inside. Suspect's a Bravo Mike, thin build, short hair. Shirt looks like it's white with gray or black stripes.
Witness is saying it's
Since she's an employee here, do we have like a sheet or anything that shows like her current address, all that sort of stuff, like the mailing address you guys have for her?
Yes, we should have.
Who can we talk to get that? Just to double. We have an address. Is that the east side? Or which side is it?
That's the back door.
That's the back door. We should probably look at some of these exterior ones.
The only view that he can see is like coming here, and then this is.
That's what I need right here.
I don't know if he can. I know. I remember him slowly doing this, like passing me. I parked right here, so maybe he might have did this and turned around and did a U-turn.
Right.
But you would have to go. Hang on. Hit pause. Click on here. And this is where you can manipulate the time.
Okay, is this the time it happened? 9:03?
No, it happened around 8:50.
The officers watched Tommy's final moments on camera, which showed the suspect chasing after the terrified woman before pistol whipping and shooting her. After the first shot, the gun jammed. Upon fixing it, he fired 3 more times before calmly leaving the scene, as if what he did was of no importance or significance whatsoever. The suspect had just fulfilled a gruesome promise that he made to the victim's brother just days prior to the killing. Suddenly, just as officers had a clear view of the suspect on camera, an employee interrupted the investigation to share vital information about the killer's identity. 39-year-old Sylvester Anyan Ofori was the victim's husband.
This is her husband. You need a picture.
Oh, she's got a picture, yes.
I got it from Facebook, yeah. And last week she told me that the guy threatened her.
That could definitely be him.
She told me that the guy was threatening her.
He was threatening
last
her?
week. Yeah.
Do you know his name or his name on Facebook? With
No,
it's Barbara.
Tommy is the, but I don't know.
His last name, I'm guessing, is Tommy?
I guess Tommy too, yes.
Are they married or are they just dating?
They were married, and you know, last week she asked me, I'm a notary, and she asked me to notarize some documents for divorce. And she told me that the guy was threatening her with killing her and killing himself. And I told her, so go file a restraining order, you know, like. But you know, how can you screenshot these pictures just in case, or do you think it helps?
Well, if you can. See if you can find actually his name.
Yeah, Sylvester.
Sylvester.
160.
He's got a mask on. He's pulling the gun and he'll start shooting.
Wow. The pair had been separated for at least 3 months up to this point, and Tommy had been in the process of divorcing him. It was reported that there had been domestic violence incidents between the two in the past. Ofori was a pastor and a self-proclaimed prophet. Was this act of violence fueled by a self-imposed illusion of grandeur, potentially inspired by his faith, or did he want to punish the woman who so desperately wanted to separate from him? Upon acquiring a search warrant, a SWAT team was called in to apprehend Ofori at the apartment he was staying at. The man was armed and extremely dangerous, and there was a chance that he might not give himself up peacefully.
Occupants of 6177 Raleigh Street, apartment 207, the Orlando Police Department with a search warrant. Come to the front door with your hands up. Apartment 207. This is the Orlando Police Department with a search warrant. Come to the front door with your hands up. Apartment 207. This is the police department with a search warrant. Hands up. Don't move. Get down. Get down flat on the ground. Contact. Do not move.
Contact.
Do not move.
Hey, Steve.
Hold on. Let him clear him.
Who else is in there? Who else is in there? Hand. Hey, who else is in there?
Nobody's in there. This is just me.
He's saying nobody else is inside.
Apartment 207. This is the police department. We have a search warrant. Come out now with your hands up.
What's your name? What is your name, sir?
Sylvester.
Sylvester?
We'll stay here with him.
Can I get him up?
Leave him here for now. We'll grab him a blanket before we drag him out. Take him out there.
Ofori surrendered to the police without incident, and he was consequently arrested. Had he been anticipating the arrival of law enforcement and realized that there was no chance of escape?
Don't get up. Kick your feet out. Kick your feet out. Kick your feet out. Cross your legs.
Should we leave ours on?
Yeah, they might not want to take anything from inside.
No.
See,
it's a fire blanket in the 40 or in their car.
We just need a blanket, but I don't want to take anything from inside.
Is there a blanket or a
No,
comforter in there?
I don't know if we want to take it from inside.
Yeah.
We can have them bring something from the
Just
patrol car.
let us figure out what we gotta do and we'll get with you. Over here. Let us figure out what we gotta do. Just relax.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need a drink.
Okay, just relax.
Can you guys give me a clue? At least a clue. Something. No. Come on, man. Are you serious?
Yeah, we're serious.
100%. You wanna stand up?
Yeah, give me something to wear. At least.
I'll put this around his waist, that over his shoulders. You wanna stand him up?
Really?
1, 2, 3, up. Stand up.
Really, guys?
Do you think you're in any position to ask for
Pick your hand
I should go pick you out a nice outfit, sir?
At least give me something to wear, man. You guys are crazy.
Yeah. Hold on. Coming out, guys.
Regardless, once he was wrapped in a towel, the SWAT team placed him in the back of a police car, ready to be transported to the station.
I have the right to dress nice.
You have the right to just sit there and be quiet.
We're just gonna wait for him to get in the car now.
Huh?
Just gonna wait for him to get in the car.
Yeah, we got one
Just in
coming.
case
Oh,
he,
here we go. Stand up. Hold on a second, man. Let me get straight.
Get me something to wear.
No, get in. Sit down. Watch your head. Watch your head.
A search of the apartment revealed the murder weapon, a 9mm handgun that was still fully loaded. Later, As detectives were ready to question Ofori in the interrogation room, he asked a chilling question about his former wife.
Is she dead? Well, we'll get into that, okay? What I want to express to you is that what's done is done, okay? And now...
I'm asking you, is she dead?
Yes. Yes.
There was no clear visual or audible response from Ofori after it was confirmed that Tommy was indeed deceased. He almost appeared to be completely void of feelings upon realizing her fate. Would this so-called man of God be willing to confess his sins to the detectives? If so, was he going to justify his actions? The detectives gave him the opportunity to explain himself.
I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I'm gonna treat you like a man. You're a Christian, okay? And I want to talk to you about some very difficult things.
Ofori spoke in a matter-of-fact tone that sounded emotionally detached and dissociated.
You know, sometimes... Sir.
Go ahead.
You know, sometimes we as humans, we do things. It's like, I don't know how to call it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like, what do you call it? That urge, anger.
Yeah.
You know, they always say we have two sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
And do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay, can we talk about what happened, Rice?
Yes.
Okay.
He alleged that he had two sides, and that blind fury drove him to kill his allegedly unfaithful wife.
What happened out of anger today?
My wife, she was cheating on me, and also doing a lot of things against, you know, that I knew she was doing.
Okay.
The detectives did not know if this was true, or whether he was desperately attempting to justify the crime with feeble excuses. Nonetheless, they allowed Ofori to continue speaking, as he had many more chilling things to share.
And what happened?
She haven't been home for 3 months. So, you know, she called me, me and her have a fight, and then I just did what I did. That's it.
Take me through what happened, what you did. You say you did what you did. Okay. Treat me as though I was not the investigator that's assigned to this, okay?
Okay. So yeah, you know, my wife, I love her so much. Very beautiful.
She is very beautiful.
I met her 2012. Right? Love her, give her everything. But then she began to change.
How did that make you feel?
Hurt.
Hurt? I would imagine. You can understand that. Have you guys talked about that?
Yeah, we had talked. You know, it was a good relationship in the beginning, but then it just turned very bad, very, very bad. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it no more. It just turned so worse. I know you need to get some words out of me. I know. It got very bad.
Okay. This morning, when you went to the bank, what were your intentions? What was going through your head when you went to the bank this morning?
I wanted to talk to her, but she was just ignoring me.
She would ignore you? Okay. Did she tell you she didn't want to talk to you?
She just walked away.
Chillingly, even after taking her life, he told the detectives that he genuinely loved her, but their relationship had spiraled. As a result, he was left feeling as distant as ever from his partner. Still, the detectives were determined to find out why he shot his wife outside of her workplace. Had he planned on ambushing her, knowing that she would be at work that morning? Luckily for them, the suspect was more than willing to continue speaking. During that time, he would reveal an unsettling explanation as to why he was stripped of clothing during his arrest at his apartment earlier, one that sounded almost biblical in tone.
Listen, we're all human beings. We're all human beings.
It's not easy. You see, when you guys came to my house today, the reason why I got naked, I didn't get naked. I got naked on purpose.
Why?
Naked we came. Naked we leave.
Okay. Like I said before, my job is not here to judge you. You may believe one thing or the other.
No. Listen. Even whether you judge me or not, I don't care. I took the fall. I could have stood up, but I took the fall. Okay.
Based on the security footage of Afori's investigation, he certainly painted himself as a misunderstood victim who let his rage manifest inside him. With his relationship in disarray, not even words or his faith could save the so-called prophet from himself. But the truth of the matter was much more disturbing. On September 6th, 2 days prior to the murder, Afori visited Tommy's brother's apartment and reportedly tried to hurt her. When the sibling intervened, a verbal dispute unfolded. Afori would go on to make a chilling remark that enraged and shocked everyone present.
You are a pastor. You don't know whether you are confirmed or not. You are a pastor, my friend. Get the f*** out of here before you are. We didn't come here for you. We did not come here for you. Don't let me hurt you. Leave. We didn't come here for you. We came to get something.
Can I promise you something?
Promise me.
If I don't kill your sister, then me, I am fake.
You got the video, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Right, call the cops.
No, it's
No, call the cops, Jen. No.
Barbara, stop that.
Fania, you don't play with threats like this. Jen, I'm calling the cops. No, you don't play with threats. Please call the cops. It should escalate. He's threatened you in front of me. He said he's going to kill you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
This footage proved to be vital evidence to the case. It served as a stark contradiction to the vulnerable man he tried to portray himself as during the police interview. Unbeknownst to Tommy's relatives, moments after leaving the apartment, Afori acquired the handgun that he used to kill Tommy outside of her workplace in cold blood. In July 2024, Tommy's brother and numerous witnesses who saw the incident testified in court against Sylvester Afori. After a 3-day trial, he was ultimately found guilty of first-degree murder with a firearm. As a result, he was sentenced to life in prison, a fate that no self-proclaimed prophet could have ever avoided.